Okay, the book that I chose for this week's reading log on informational books was Drowned City. Um, this is by Don Brown, written and illustrated by Don Brown. This is Drowned City, Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans. This was a fantastic book. Um, I do recommend that it is probably ages 12 or older. It's probably for the later end of middle school. Um, this book just outlines everything that happened in Hurricane Katrina, where the levees failed, where the pumps failed, where residents failed each other, where government, both federal and local, failed failed all of these people, how bodies were floating in the street after all of this happened, and just the pure tragedy that they had to endure for many, many more days than should have ever happened through rescuers not going in there, just from um, George Bush and the governor and FEMA all fighting with one another instead of trying to help each other to save those poor residents. It talks about how people drowned in their attics, other people dug out from their attics from a hole using a knife, the snakes, the crude oil that was in there, how these big, massive ships were just floating down the streets of New Orleans once those levees and those walls failed. Um, Rescuers were being shot at when they were trying to save people. People were looting. It was just a very horrific situation, and it was made worse due to the fact that um, local nor state government were stepping up. And I think this is a great book for students to read because they also need to realize that tragedies happen all the time, but also it's the way that we respond to them. And you would think from all of the ones that we've had in the past, our government would know how to respond and how to help these people. But clearly, just a few years back in Hurricane Katrina, that did not happen. So I think it's important for the students to understand that even though, yes, we are involving um, mistakes and government failure still happens. And I hope each student reading this book just realizes that they need to help somebody, um, no matter if they think it affects them or not. Because just turning a blind eye to the situation, it, it's not right. It's not who we should be. Thank you.